Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
So, Fortnite, the game that has unfortunately made this guy the face of gaming and has turned children all over the world into a pack of wild monsters whose only two goals are to drive their parents to bankruptcy while bringing the apocalypse, is being sued again, and this time it is by the Backpack Kid, which I was not expecting, to be completely honest. So, if you have been living under a rock, Fortnite has had 3 lawsuits now brought upon them. The first of which was by 2 Milli. The second of which was Alfonso Ribeiro. And for those of you who don't know who that is Carlton Banks. And if you don't know who that is, then I'm not gonna explain that. You guys need to go Google it. You're too young to be on this channel. And the third is now the Backpack Kid. They are suing Fortnite for the use of their likeness and dance moves as emotes in the game. And let's just get something out of the way, because a lot of headlines are using this obviously to bring clicks and stuff. People aren't suing Fortnite, they're suing Epic Games, the developers of Fortnite, but obviously most people aren't gonna know who Epic Games is unless you're a gamer. They're just gonna say Fortnite. So yes, they are suing Epic Games, and in my opinion, rightfully so. It is absolutely 100% blatantly the likeness of these people being used as emotes, and Epic Games is profiting off of this hand over fist. On one side, you know, business is business. These dance moves weren't copyrighted. For those of you who don't know, you can copyright dance moves. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot copyright them. You can. There's a lot of legal jargon behind it, but it can be done. Unfortunately, these folks do not have copyrights. I know Alfonso Ribeiro and the Backpack Kid are currently in the process of copyrighting their dance moves, but for the most part, they weren't copyrighted, so they were free game. And you know, business is business. Epic took advantage and made a ton of money selling all of these dance moves to kids. Now, on another note on this, like, it's absolutely fucking mind-blowing. When I was a kid, I couldn't even get my mom to buy me a fucking memory card, and now these kids have their parents buying them dance moves so they can crip walk over your dead body after they kill you in a video game. It's just insane. But yes, I'm going to show some side-by-side comparisons, because there's a few different dances that were used. You know, first you have 2 Milli and the Milli Rock. That is what it's called. I think they're calling it the Swipe It in Fortnite. What was the fucking corny ass name they gave it? Then you have the Backpack Kid and his floss dance that's being used. You have Alfonso Ribeiro and the Carlton dance from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that's being used. You even have Psy, PSY, and the Gangnam Style dance that's in there. And they even have like the Snoop Dogg dance. You know, the little little dance from the Drop It Like It's Hot video. That's also in the game as well. And it's, if you put them side by side, it's ridiculous. It's like a frame for frame, like straight up a rip of the dance move. It's these people, it's their dance move. So rightfully so, you know, Epic's getting the bag. I would go for it as well. I hope Epic is able to come to terms with them, maybe even settle with them or hook them up, because at this point, business is business, and Epic is technically not in the wrong for doing this because the moves weren't copyrighted. I would say it's more of an integrity thing, and it's kind of like, yeah, you guys straight up ripped it. You guys could have reached out and said, hey, you know, we see you doing such and such, we want to put it in our game. But obviously they didn't do that. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are being completely ignorant to this and saying, oh, well, nobody knew who these people were, and you know, before Epic put the dancers in the Fortnite game. And you're absolutely incorrect about that. All of these dances are extremely popular. Another one that I forgot to mention was Blockboy JB in the Shoot. All these dances are wildly popular, and that is the reason why Epic put the dances in the game. You know, their game plan is to pander to children and the youth to buy and play the game, buy all these dance moves. And what better way to do that than to pull popular dances from the music world, which influences children. Obviously, Epic knows who these people are. They know the popularity. They understand. It's their job to understand what kids like. They rip the dances and they put them in the game, and they're making a ton of money off of, you know, ideas that aren't theirs. It's not their idea, and they're profiting off of it. And that's not cool. Some of you are like, oh, these people are suing, they're dumb, and blah, 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 blah. And in my opinion, the opinions of those people are the opinions of those who are not creatives in any fashion, and, you know, I understand you're not a creative, so it doesn't speak to you. But for every other creative out there, I'm pretty sure at one point or another you've had work or an idea stolen from you, and not even as just a creator on YouTube. I'm a freelance graphic designer as well. I've had concepts and ideas stolen from me, and it doesn't feel good. You know, it sucks. You don't have the wherewithal to go ahead and just copyright. You don't have the foresight to just copyright everything you do. And it's just the nature of the beast. It sucks. You know, me and Lupa have even had a couple sketches of ours completely ripped and redone. It sucks. It's annoying. You know, it's just something that's like, it's not copyrighted, so you can't really do anything about it. But yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, in my opinion, Epic is not going to be losing this lawsuit, any of these 3 lawsuits against any of these people. I mean, at this point, Epic probably has enough money to purchase 3 dragons to go and murder the 3 plaintiffs with prejudice at this point, based on the sales of Fortnite. I think Fortnite's possibly the most successful game of all time at this point. Fortnite's just a complete monster, a juggernaut, and it's taking over the world. And it doesn't look like it's going to be slowing up anytime soon. So, any of y'all out there, y'all better copyright y'all dance moves. Be careful. Epic out here stealing everything. I don't even know if the crank that is in the game, but Soulja Boy better get on it and copyright that shit too before they snatch it up and throw that shit in the game and sell it to your children. Yeah, so folks, the moral of the story is copyright your shit. You got intellectual property, you know, make sure you go through the correct legal channels, cover all your bases to make sure that nobody else can profit off ideas that are yours. But in light of these new legal accusations against Epic and Fortnite, I hereby announce that I am filing a formal lawsuit against Epic Games and Fortnite for bringing cancer upon the gaming world. It is a scourge upon this world. Let this video stand as my official announcement of this lawsuit, and I'll be seeing you guys in court.